language.
It's Vijaya on Mirchi's Immigration Hour, brought to you by the NPZ Law Group, business and family immigration law firm representing clients from throughout the US and around the world. Founder and managing attorney at NPZ Law, David Nachman, joins me yet again. David, welcome. Namaste.
Namaste, Adab, Sat Sri Akal, and Kemcho to you, Vijaya, and of course to all our listeners.
I love that greeting. It sets like all's right with the world. So thank you for that. Love it. So you just recently attended the American Immigration Lawyers Association, AILA, and they had their 2024 annual conference in Chicago. So are there any interesting takeaways that you'd like to share with us?
Well, as a matter of fact, I would, and probably the word on the street, which many of our listeners have probably heard about, is that the Biden-Harris administration is interested in giving parole in place to individuals who are married to U.S. citizens and have been in the United States for 10 years. So we're listening. We have our ears to the ground, to the rail. We're trying to find out when that's supposed to be announced, and we're hoping that will be sometime this week. So maybe it'll coincide with our program. But also, Vijay, I'm glad you asked about the program, because the program is a very exciting one, and one we as immigration lawyers look forward to on an annual basis, because it gives us an opportunity to interface with the folks from the government and to ask them questions and to find out what's happening in Washington, D.C., which of course is where, many of these things happen. Yeah. The keynote speaker this year was Urja Doe, who is she is the director of the USCIS. And she talked about technology that the USCIS was undertaking, and she apologized to all of us as immigration lawyers, for the fact that technology is not taking shape the way they had hoped.
Are they using AI?
Yes, of course they're using AI, and it was interesting. There were actually several programs on AI that we had an opportunity to attend. But so they talked about AI, of course. They also talked about the fact that there are tremendous delays. And unfortunately, and they apologized for the delays, but they said that it's getting better. They are at 95% employment, which is something about a year ago they were at less than 50%. Okay. So now they're at 95%, which means that their hiring seems to be going well. All in all, things seem to be going well for the current administration, with certain exceptions. But, we again had an opportunity to hear from the folks who run the USCIS, folks who run the EOIR, folks who run the Customs and Border Protection. Those are the people who are at the border. And we also had a chance to hear from the Immigration and Customs Enforcement folks, the folks who are at the very highest level. And so it gives us an opportunity to hear what the policies are that are being dictated at the very highest levels. And then, of course, we see how those policies trickle down to the lower levels in the district offices.
Very significant, because all in one-stop shop, as it were, for all of the different agencies to talk about what's happening in the world of immigration. But did they talk about easing of the backlogs where from the pandemic onwards, or was that a topic?
Yeah, it was definitely a topic, and it's a topic that they continue to try to stay away from, because the backlogs do continue. There was a lot of discussion about the backlogs from India, and it was, of course, the hopes of many that those backlogs would be cleared. But unfortunately, at least from the Department of State side, they seem to feel that those backlogs are going to remain in place at least through October. So unfortunately, I don't have a lot of really good news on that front. But, we, of course, remain cautiously optimistic.
Yes.
So all in all, being able to hear what's going on at the government level and being able to transmit that information to our clients and our prospective clients is really the tremendous value that's given to us by being able to attend these webinars and these programs.
Yes, and thank you for doing that, keeping your ear close to the ground and, letting us have all of what's happening, immediately in this, in the immigration arena. So thank you for that, David. So folks, again, if you are feeling stuck and stationary in US and Canadian immigration law maze, not to worry, because the NPZ Law Group is at hand to help you through it all. And what's more, they speak your language, whether that's Hindi, Punjabi, Gujarati, Tamil, Nepalese. You've got them there, and get the help you need. Call them at 201-670-0006 or simply visit visaserve.com and mention